Hello, welcome to Jade Kind Gaming. My name is Adam. Here with the part 3 of Fist of the Sahara.
I mean, at this point, is it really still my show?
It's about your family. Part 1, all you. Part 2, mostly Ohms. But you were there. You chose not to be there. And last time, after Ohms came in to help you track down whoever's been tormenting things with your family in their facility, more manufacturing, Ohms tracked him down and knocked him out, wanting to investigate some sort of transmitter on his back. So, and then where we picked up, you're probably around 8 minutes away on your motorbike, driving through London.
I really need to up my power to move people and things. I mean, I have points I could spend.
Yeah, you have at least a point you got the end of last time. If you want to,
2 points that I've saved.
Yeah, if you need to look at what that'll do.
Are we just allowed to spend those?
Yeah, you can just spend those whenever.
Oh, yeah. Let me look at weight real quick.
Yeah, go right ahead.
It's in your book.
It's in your book. No, you can do that while we talk. So you knocked him out and sort of, and obviously you only have maybe a minute before he regains consciousness, if nothing else done. But what you
kill him.
What you see is on this metal man on his back is this box that you saw, and you kind of move aside his shirt, and it's a box. It's maybe like a 6-inch by 6-inch box that comes out about an inch from him, and it's tack welded to him in a couple of spots. And all you see from the outside is 2 tubes that have some sort of liquid you now see. You can occasionally see even bubbles of air, like flowing to and from, like ports that have been like drilled and stuck inside of his flesh beneath the metal at the bottom of his neck, and then go into this box.
I have no idea where the powers are in this. New book, who dis?
You carry on with it. So what do you do?
I'm going to try to follow the transmissions, or investigate them.
Yeah, investigate that? Sure.
And was I able to use my hero point to get rid of my exhaustion at the end of that?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
You need to make that investigation.
Real bad. Real bad. 11.
By the time you're checking it out, it looks like something's kind of been cut off from the other end, like it was known. But I mean, you can tell it would have to be, unless they're really close, which you were able to look in the immediate vicinity, just sort of scrying about real quick. You don't think they're too close. It would otherwise have to be some major sort of transmitting facility, like giant antenna kind of thing, if they're on the other side of the city or something like that. So
probably just something that would fit inside, I don't know, a van. Okay, I'm going to use there's some nature thing where I could just knock people out, right? Because he's already unconscious, I can increase that.
You can just keep him unconscious as long as you're right there.
Yeah, I don't want to be right there. I would like to continue searching. Am I fast enough to knock him unconscious, do a quick sweep for the
what
van?
do you... Yeah, what do you... Sure.
I'm looking for the van.
You make a... At that kind of search...
Is it still cloudy? Is it still cloudy?
Make a perception.
Search from the clouds. 14. Wait. Yeah, 14. Perception is a 7.
You can find a similar looking van a couple blocks over.
I'm going to go investigate it closer. Like, from the inside of the van.
Yeah, there's just some guy sitting in the front seat.
Anything else in the van?
No.
I'm going to go over the guy's radio.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you waiting on someone? Yeah, you in the van. You look ridiculous when you're confused. What you doing here, bud?
He just kind of opens the door and starts walking down the road. Kind of looking back like...
Pop out of the van, just start walking after him. Where are you going?
Who are you?
That's a very good question. But more importantly, what you doing here, bud?
I was driving a van, but...
For what purpose?
50 pounds.
Who hired you?
I don't know. Gave me 50 pounds.
Okay, describe who hired you.
Tan guy, black hair.
Oof, sorry.
Blasting music?
Yeah, when I first got in the van, he had it kind of loud. He told me, drive here. Big boy in the back had something to do. He'd be back. Things getting weird.
So
I already got my 50 pounds.
there's two people?
Oh yeah, there was the guy that was driving it before. There's someone in the back. I didn't talk to him.
Okay. I turn around and I touch the hood of the car
Mm-hmm.
and shock the engine so it can't work anymore.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and need you for a police investigation. There was a big vandalism. Oh, I'm not asking.
I'm not involved here. I'm
I
sorry.
just like grab him like I wasn't asking.
I'm not involved here, man. I gotta go.
Listen, you can do this.
I can't get involved in this kind of.
You can do it the easy way or the
You're not a
hard
cop.
way.
You're not a cop.
No, but I'm dangerous.
But you're not a cop.
Do you have?
Maybe you leave and you go get the cops, and maybe they get here, they get the van. I'm gone already. I'm not
do I
involved
have
here.
to hurt you? Intimidation, which I don't have a bonus for. I rolled a 5. I don't know why I had to. Presence? Like, what do I add to that? Probably presence?
Is intimidation a skill, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
It's resisted
Presence.
by presence or will. Or insider will. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember intimidation. But I have a power that asks me about that.
Insider will?
Is what I'm using for intimidation?
No, you're using presence.
Okay, that was my question. It's
I'd
a
already
5. I rolled real bad. I don't.
He is a bystander, so I can't see.
He
from
rolled
here.
a 2.
Yeah,
And he doesn't get a
he
plus
has
3.
no presence or. Does he have anyone?
But he don't get a
Or
plus
well,
3.
he has no bonus. See, like all of his numbers are 0. He is a bystander. Listen, dude, I'm not involved in this.
Oh, you just brought the guy who just vandalized one of the Moore properties.
Well, then get the guy. I didn't do nothing.
Oh no, the guy's unconscious.
You win.
Yes, let's go.
He walks.
Yeah,
What do you do?
we're walking him back to the facility.
Okay.
I'm calling the police too.
And you know time is getting short. That guy might wake up there if you don't get back soon enough.
I just like move to walk around him. Walk to the side.
As he's like bumping into you when you.
I didn't
Whoa! What's
walk-
that?
I
You let go,
I went behind him.
and then you let go to go back to the facility,
And
knock
then-
him out. That's at least like 6 or 12 seconds, which is enough for him to notice. I'm out. So he
Right,
starts
I'm out.
running, but then you
Like
zap your way back in.
Let's go.
Oh, you're one of them devil men.
Are you fucking retarded? Let's go.
And he just starts to just cry.
Yeah, I'm dragging him.
You're mean.
Drag him back.
Yeah, I'm like, sit.
He's already sitting here dragging him.
Did we ever find where the power?
I'm still working on it. You kept talking. Just keep going.
All right. So yeah, I'm on the phone talking to the police man whilst I occasionally continue to knock out the guy. Whilst I walk up to him and do it real subtle because I can.
Yeah.
I call him too.
Yeah, he's probably arriving around that time, anyways.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what we got here is we got your buddy.
What is it? So, do you have any ranks in increased mass right now?
1.
Okay.
Or
So
it's rank 2. I got 200 pounds. That's why. Yeah, it's 2 increased mass. I can move 200 pounds.
The mass rank 0 normally is 50. So you have. Well, let's just grab my weight thing here. 50 pounds. So 2 ranks in it is 200. So if you put 1 more rank, so 1 more point, would be up to 400 pounds.
And 2 more points would be 800?
800.
Yeah, I'm just going to do 2 points.
Just be like,
I'm tired of worrying about it.
Yep.
I'm a little annoyed that I have to count my own weight into it. So that would be 4. Rank 4, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Rank 4.
It's yourself and up to 50 pounds of additional mass.
Oh, then I can move 200 extra
But I mean,
pounds.
yeah, because it's only depending on what stuff you're carrying.
Well, I'm just usually just wear clothes.
Yeah.
I thought my weight was calculated into it.
No. So if you only want to spend 1, then that'll...
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense because you'd be like, I got rank 0. What's that mean? I can't even do myself.
Yeah.
I'm too fat.
I weigh more than 50 pounds. I can't teleport. You know.
So 400 pounds, rank 3, and then I still have 1 point left.
I didn't know if maybe you're carrying around a generator or something strapped to your back. I don't know.
No, I don't. I thought I had to.
No.
That's why I put points in increased mass to begin with.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, so you alright?
So we caught this guy. This was just some bystander who was driving the
Crying.
truck.
There's a man just crying
He was
in a corner.
in the big guy's truck, or in the van, so he might know who the other driver was, because he says there was another driver.
No. Well, I go console him.
I don't know anything. He gave me 50 pounds. He told me where to drive. He said he'd be driving back there, and I would just get out and go.
I'm sure this is all a big misunderstanding. You'll issue a statement to the police, and you'll be on your way.
I don't really know who it was. I wasn't looking careful.
Unless
He
you
weighed
wind
50
up in
pounds.
pound me in the ass federal prison, of course, for being a lying sack of shit.
Don't even worry. You stay here. You'll give a statement to the police, and they'll let you go home.
Hold up the metal man. I'm like, Mr. Moore, is this the guy who hurt you?
Yes, that's the guy.
But that guy didn't hurt you?
No, I don't know this guy.
There was another one of them over there. I don't know, but you know that guy, what he can do. He's like just appearing out of nowhere.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, he can teleport.
It's one of them devils.
I was raised a good Catholic boy. I'll have you know I got my christening out right here.
Well, don't worry. I called the authorities.
They're on their way already.
Yeah.
Your father's already called them.
I'm like, that's all you gotta do. You'll stay here, you'll issue your statement to the police, and they'll handle it from there.
When you get involved in a crime, you don't get to run away from answering questions. I don't know how this is a hard concept for you.
I don't have any answers.
You always got answers. You got a description of what the guy looks like?
Sort of. I told you.
Yeah, and that's not the end of it. Besides, it's not like the car's going to go anywhere anytime soon, so they can look into that too. Then they're going to need your fingerprints to make sure that we're looking for the right guy, right? We need your fingerprints so we can eliminate them as an option. I need you to stick around.
First time he thinks of something of a... But, so are you guys trying to do anything amongst once the police involve in?
I'm trying to check out the box on the guy's back more.
Okay.
Just figure out more information about it, the type of receiver it is.
I mean, we're
Check for serial number. See if I can look that up.
I mean, it's like in a little metal box that's welded to the guy's back.
Yeah, I can go into that.
Okay.
How's the guy restrained?
He's been continually knocking him unconscious. He
He's
hasn't been conscious since then.
He's unconscious in perpetuity.
And yeah, I mean, it's now you get a closer look. There's a little box, like just a few little tack welds onto his back, and there's holes in the top of it that have these two little, like, plastic clear tubes that have like a glowing liquid going in and out from like little holes like in the bottom of his neck.
Well, that definitely looks non-standard.
Yeah, let me just stand, and I kind of position him so he's in front of me. I go, to block the view from the other guy. I'm like, all right, I'll be right back.
Again, like, it's not actively receiving
I know,
signal.
but like serial number, where it's made, who made it, what the parts are, things that I can research later.
So he's unconscious.
Yeah.
That makes he has 0 defenses. I paralyze him. Because my paralysis lasts minutes without treatment. I have cumulative affliction. I afflict him with paralysis.
Rude.
Otherwise, all sorts of stuff. It looks like it's like cobbled together by parts, manual, like,
Well,
like
it's
someone like did little, like it's a big enough device.
It's
like
a homemade.
It's like a homemade device. Yeah.
Okay, well that
It's got
provides
an Arduino. It's got a.
that provides information of its own that we are looking for someone who has the capacity to do that.
Yeah.
And is apparently shit at welding since it's just tack welded. Okay, tack. Break it off. The box.
Yeah.
Tack welded means
He's currently paralyzed. So,
barely attached.
So now, yeah, it's like, I mean, it's like a box like maybe would go in a wall to hold some things. So you pull that off, and otherwise, it's just kind of dangling there because the tubes that go into his neck are were put through it, and otherwise it's just that.
Yeah.
And otherwise it's like a loose electronic.
Okay, can I tell if the tubes are important or if they just run wires?
They seem to be the tubes are, there's like a pump. Like what part of what this is controlling is, like, with the signal, is pumping this fluid in and out.
I kind of want to rip it off, but I have the feeling this is an artificial heart.
Or maybe it's a super juice. He's got regular body underneath all this metal.
Yeah, I'd investigate the rest of the metal.
Because I can acupuncture him.
Yeah, it looks like a
Does it come
coating.
off? Or is it
No,
hard to
it
see?
looks like it is basically replaced the top layer of his skin.
Because we got, I got Vulcan Nose Pinch powers.
Mm-hmm.
Should we call in eyes and get like a medical expert?
I mean,
there's probably someone that's looked at him during this, and I mean, it's above what any of them know. Like, if anything, like, after a bit of a look, like, they're talking over there, like, can we even restrain this guy somehow? How do we?
No.
If it helps, I'll just.
That's true. I have medical powers, and I sell, on the personal level, is this stuff regulating probably his powers or his health?
Make a check.
Because I've got treatment.
Yeah. Do you have a skill, a knowledge?
Yes,
Okay.
I have a skill. I have medical training.
You also roll your own
It's
dice.
probably not very useful in this strange super science world, though, because I get 10.
That's not bad. I mean, this isn't like a metal that's flowing in. Like, it looks like something had taken a drill bit through the metal outer coating in order to put these tubes in.
So it's probably like mind control.
Could be.
Pull it out.
I'm going to say pull it out.
And two, 2-inch long needles that went from, into his spine pull out as you, just... Yeah.
It's like little birds.
Yeah, and you can kind of tell, there's, a point where you can kind of tell, from, the angle, they were, basically feeding this liquid, and, one of them was pulling it enough that it would pull through part of the spine, right along the spine, the fluid, just inside of him, running along part of who he was.
Sounds like mind control to me. Stabilize him.
Yeah. Let him
magical
come to.
Healing powers.
Yeah. Do you let him come to?
Why don't you go ahead and step back?
Well, he's paralyzed right now. He can get conscious right now. He'll just be paralyzed.
Yeah.
Why don't
I mean, I don't know how...
Yeah, I
just
go,
defenseless, immobile, and physically stunned. May be able to take mental actions.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go incorporeal.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Real subtle,
How long does your paralyzation last?
Well, they say that it's a minute without treatment.
Okay, so...
A minute to recover.
So yeah, so another minute later.
At least that's what it says in the affliction entry.
So another minute later, as he can kind of move, he has very labored
requires a minute of recovery time
breathing
or outside aid.
You're right there, bud.
And he's you can see water welling up around his eyes. Tries to push himself up.
No, don't move. You've been through a real traumatic event. I beat the shit out of you. Just real traumatic.
Real traumatic.
It's the daughter of him. And he collapses back down.
You're not useful.
Is he okay?
He looks pretty hurt.
How much does he weigh?
I'll give him a heal. Where's that? I wrote that down. I give him a DC 10 and one condition for successes. That's super good. Where's the heal at? Restore to chi. There it is. Healing 6. I make 16, which gives me 2 successes.
Okay.
So I heal him 2 conditions.
Okay. Yeah, he's able to sit up, but as he sits up, you get the sense every movement is pain for him. He is kind of sluggish and slow.
Still metal?
Yeah, still metal.
Been extremely painful for you.
Yeah. It is taking effort for him to move an arm to push things. He is fighting the metal that coats his body. I think that thing still had a daughter. He's old man, covered in tubes. They broke in. And he just kind of starts looking around and I've been here, I'm not sure where it is though.
So it was mind control.
It was mind control. Yeah, you called it.
Mind control. Now, unless you know otherwise, I didn't see a thing that said I can't just keep using chi healing over and over again.
What is the actual ability? What is the
healing
power? Healing?
I don't know. That's a good point. I looked once and I'm I didn't see anything saying I can't just use this over and over again.
I don't see how it would be any different than me zapping people. Well, it's the opposite of me zapping people, I suppose.
If the healing check fails, you must wait 1 minute or use extra effort in order to try again.
If it fails.
Yep. So as long as you keep succeeding, yeah, you can.
It's pretty hard for me to fail.
Mhm.
My healing's pretty good. That gets me like 3 successes.
Yeah, you get to like you gather you've healed him
Yeah.
to what is fully healed.
Yeah.
It still seems like it is effort
Yeah.
and like painful for him to move his joints.
Well, that's the point.
Yeah.
I've got this power. I'm going to use it.
So, you guys gonna press charges against this poor guy?
Well, obviously, but we'll go lenient on him considering his state.
Maybe your
back,
father
Sophie.
and the director should talk. I think I could use him.
Well, I suppose we could work something out. A plea deal would obviously be the main goal here.
So, would you be willing to for me to take you somewhere where they might look at you, try to help you with this movement thing you got going on?
Whatever. That's not really. Sure. My life is pain.
Is there someone you're looking for?
Yes.
You keep saying her. What's your name?
I'm Nathan Davies.
Nathan Dayton's.
Davies.
Davies.
Boo.
Davies Crockett.
Supposed to have 2 N names or 2 D names. You're ruining the alliteration here, Adam.
Not everyone has that name.
They need to.
Just the important ones.
They certainly should.
Okay, so Nathan Davies, and you keep saying her?
Sophie.
Sophie. Who's Sophie?
She's my daughter. He said something else, but I have to check something because I didn't write the note in the right place.
It's like you can press charges. He broke the law. Of course we're gonna press charges. Somebody's gotta take the fall for all this damage that we're gonna explain to our investors. But yeah, we can plea bargain this.
I assume I have it written down.
Give him a time served.
Maybe you didn't write. She's 7.
Where'd you see Sophie last?
They'd broken into our flat. It gives you the address if you.
Yeah. And were you? Did you have this condition before you got abducted, or
Yeah.
always been painful?
Yeah. No, they. This happened a couple years back.
All right. Well, Nathan, I work for a group of people, exceptional people like yourself. We might be able to find a way to help you.
Hey, yo.
And as we'll help you with the metal thing, we'll help you try to find Sophie, and we'll help you with your legal problems with the Moore family. That sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
Find
now,
Sophie.
how much does he weigh?
A lot. The man's
Around 800 pounds.
You're an ass.
Fat.
Why would you do that? You know I'm gonna have to spend more points.
Because my brain says he's already a very large man, so he's probably around 3 to 350, and that's a little more than double
How
that. For,
large is a large man?
he's probably 7.5 feet
Okay,
tall.
that's about the right weight then. Never mind. Okay.
Made of muscle kind of guy.
Okay, so I'm like, all right, so just go ahead and give me a deep breath. And we go.
As he thinks you're trying to calm him down. And
Yeah, I take him to the director's office, the only place I know where to go in New York.
so you're taking him all the way to New York at this point.
Oh, I probably should discuss it first. Yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just make him kind of, you go ahead and take a deep breath. I'm going to call my boss. We'll see what you do. My name is Agent Ohms.
All right, Ohms.
Yeah, I call the director.
Yeah.
Explain to him what I've found.
Mm-hmm. Yes?
So, I've found the person who was bothering the Mr. Moore's son and destroying the factories. He was mind controlled. He is a beast of a man who has a daughter, and I think if we put some time into fixing him and helping him with his pain, and we cover his kid, he could be an asset.
Always want to look into that. You able to figure out anything about? Did you catch whoever was
Not yet.
mind controlling?
Yeah, just your standard everyday mind control. So I'm gonna go
It's
ahead.
a lot of, you were kind of scary to figure out what you can do, but that's a whole nother level.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled. So I'd like to bring him back to New York with me, or bring him to another facility. I mean, if you need me to look after him, I'll look after him, but I need to find his kiddo first, because
yeah, probably for the best to work out whatever.
Because if he's got these, I don't know if they're genetic or what, but he's a big dude. If I wasn't as exceptional as I obviously am, could have caused problems.
Yeah, I mean, we can try and how?
Like 7.5 feet tall,
Okay,
covered
That's
in
not-
metal. He threw a table saw, not like hardware store table saw, like planing table saw.
Huh?
He bench press cars big.
We can try and see if there's a facility to let him stay at.
I mean, you can sleep on a couch or something.
Sounds like break a couch level.
Well, can afford a couch. Guy needs help. I'm gonna hang out here and find his kiddo, and bring him home with me if I can. And we might need to work out a deal with the Moors to keep him, because he broke 3.5 of their buildings.
We'll see what's going on with them and what they have. We'll obviously work with them as needed.
Excellent. Have a good day, director.
And you.
Whatever time that is.
Be earlier, so.
Alright.
Late at night for you. Wasn't too bad of an hour for him.
Yeah, I walk back over there. I'm all right, Nathan. It's clear with the boss. You still up for it when we finish all this up? Find your kiddo. You can come on back with us.
If you find her, I'll go wherever you want.
Excellent. Why don't you go ahead and describe the man who took you?
It's a bit fuzzy.
I'm much nicer to this guy than I am by standards.
He's old. Whatever, thinning hair, splotchy skin,
So just
wiry frame, and just like these great tubes and like some sort of yellow, orange, like neon fluids, just like just sort of sticking out all around him. Sort of weird veins on the outside.
And did he come with you to any of the facilities, or do you not remember anything since he grabbed you?
I'd seen him a few times. There were others with him. Just kind of some kind of maybe a little less professional than them, kind of gesturing towards the cops.
So a security force, something like that.
Something. Oh, yeah. I remember this small room. Spent a lot of time in
Smell strange,
Right.
sea salt, anything like that? Dank, musty.
Petrol. Just no. There was seats in front. It was like the back of a van. A lot of that memory.
So you've been in a van. You spent a lot of time in vans. A single van, different van. Anything you can remember there?
It all looks the same. Occasionally, one of the times I saw the old guy, it was little lights, like blinking from computers, monitors.
Lots of monitors, or just one?
I think a lot of computers, some monitors, more than one probably. I think I was looking at him from out the back of that van.
So it was looking out the back into monitors like some nature of bay door through a window.
Probably a bay door. I don't recall any window.
Okay.
Anything else in the way? Like it was almost. Maybe the vehicle was parked inside the room. It's all really. Something. I don't think I hurt anyone. Did I hurt anyone?
No one important. It's like, no, just things.
I mean, to be fair, even when he had him unconscious, and he deliberately tied him up and left him.
Yeah. And I can heal.
Because I didn't want to hurt anyone.
What address do you and your daughter live at?
He'd already given you that, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was flat.
Alright. Take it easy here. We're gonna look into some things. The nice policeman is probably gonna have a couple questions for you. And we'll try to get all this straightened out, alright? Just take it easy.
Around the time you're heading out, you do notice that Maxwell is arriving.
I walk up and explain it. I'm like, this guy doesn't know what happened. He was under some nature of mind control, and I show him the device. And it's by someone or thing, and we're pretty sure that thing still has his daughter. I haven't gone to check out the guy's apartment yet, but I'm gonna keep looking into this for you.
You can just feel a softness all of a sudden in his eyes. I mean, the cops may have to do something, but
yeah,
I'll try and
I called the director and talked
at least
to
keep
him.
options for contact if we need.
Yeah, I called the director and talked to him, and he's willing to help out in some way. And I'll just we can work it out. I'll take him and his
He
daughter
usually
back
has
with
been.
take him back with me to the States, so he's permanently out of your hair and somewhere safe away from this guy. And we'll see if we can help him out, because he seems like moving's very painful for him. He's a big boy.
He kind of, as he looks around.
Yeah, I mean, still perfectly pristine. Just like,
Because you were incorporeal the whole time, you jerk.
yeah.
Yeah. If you could be incorporeal, why wouldn't you?
I got some more research to do on this, and I'll keep you in the loop, and I might impose upon your boy to help me out a bit.
I'm sure it'll be more than capable.
All right. I appreciate your time, and thank you for calling us in.
Yeah. So he walks and talks to you.
Yep.
And he wants, what is your thoughts on?
Well, it's pretty clear this is a proverbial cat's paw here. Somebody trying to make a mess without showing themselves. So while it's unfortunate that he's a patsy, we'll have to at least make some show of punishing him for appearances. But I think we can work a plea deal here. Maybe find something that satisfies all parties.
Yeah, we can do something. Kind of just sort of keeping an eye sort of on the large metal man as he crosses the room. He talks to officers for a bit and they'll walk and talk to him while he comes here. They want to see about, putting him in a holding cell, but it's going to be at, this station. So if you hear from Ohms, you can let him know. Let him know that he may need to question him. He's trying to, I have an investigator working on further information, so. Otherwise, sounds like there's a van that they're
towing.
Yeah. And at this point, they're also taking in the bystander. But yeah, they're starting to move things off. What do you work on as things start clearing away from here?
I haven't actually left yet, for the record.
Okay.
I'm just kind of hanging back. So
If you want to butt into any of this, as he's
No, call up Dad and let him know what's going on. The guy that was wrecking our...
no, this is your dad that's talking to you.
Oh, I thought I was talking to like an agent.
Maxwell. No, Maxwell.
Oh,
That's your father. That's your father's name.
There's a lot of Maxwells out there in the world.
Yeah,
to be
who
fair.
knows?
Yep. No, he does manufacturing. He started his way at the bottom, just him and Silver Hammer, and worked his way up.
Makes sense. Then,
Maybe he could help the poor man.
yeah, because otherwise, yeah, the guy's he's obviously got the raw end of it. Definitely have to find who's behind it. Somebody's probably targeting. So that feels like this is more of a what you call it, a feint, because we're ready to blame the union proponents, people trying to cheat our workers out of their good hard-earned money, rabble rousers, but that might have been a false flag there, because this guy was being manipulated.
Certainly. Possible. I mean, was he choosing the notes, or were they?
It's hard to tell if he wrote them, or we'll have to give more information once he goes through the interview process.
He doesn't seem to remember much.
Yeah, he was obviously pretty addled.
Well, then, I mean, it could be just them trying to use him to demand what they want.
Yes, yeah, it's hard to tell with these people. Union people, crazy.
So what do you do? You were doing something before you left?
I was gonna ask
Matthias.
Matthias.
God, such a dumb name.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask.
You can take notes. You want to write it on your sheet, too.
No, I'll just read off his. I was gonna ask Matthias if he wanted to come with me to look into the guy's flat.
Yeah, we can go check it out.
Excellent. I pat him on the back and.
That's a weird sensation. Like, is all the molecules in your body, which you actually have a particular sense of and knowledge of, like you got a great sense of, like, knowing what part of your body
I am
is.
one with the universe.
And all of a sudden, they're not in the right order. You have this bit of a sense that they're all jumbled up and in the wrong order as they're moving in a very weird way until, you find yourself, street lamp outside of the...
Yeah, just standing next to it.
Yeah.
Everything just kind of reassembles and...
Well, that's neat.
His flat's here.
Then we go on up.
Yeah.
Let ourselves in.
Yeah. Door is shut, but there is, no give. Like when you turn the handle, it's just like no resistance. Yeah. And you can tell like sort of like it's maybe been pushed back, like the wood around the door has been
It was
broken
kicked
in.
in.
Yeah. Otherwise, you hear sort of in the back room a television. It looks like a few signs kind of glancing around of maybe some form of struggle, but rather minimal.
Go and check the television.
Yeah. It's just in the bedroom.
Just on.
Just sort of on.
I'm gonna look for pictures of the daughter and him.
You can find both. You don't find any of him coated in metal. But
He was
he
just
said
a
it was
big
just a couple.
man.
Yeah, he was a large man from the start, but in fact, you don't find any of them together. You find plenty of her, a lot of her, and you find a couple that have him, and what you would assume to be her mother, but you would guess him to probably be about 10 years younger at that point. Like just based on like the bone, like the general appearance, like of if he were, like it looks like it's probably was before she was around. You find maybe like a wedding photo kind of thing. So
Does he look big as fuck in that picture?
yeah, I mean, he's still pretty big, but yeah, he's.
Okay. Mother passed. Did I find any evidence of anything like that, or?
Not necessarily. No, nothing that.
Home computer.
Yeah, you find a home computer.
I'm gonna go through the computer.
Make an investigation check.
Yes. Brr, that's you guys. Why you suck dick?
15.
You complain at your dice. 50. I mean, it's a home computer. He's got enough passwords saved that you're able to pour through some things. Let's go into the emails. Or if you check an answering machine, you can find another things from a woman trying to get hold of him. Where are you? Where is my child? Basically accusing an husband of running off with the kid. By, as it looks like it's probably been around close to 2 weeks, not quite, since this kind of mess started. A week and a half maybe. Some of the more recent ones, like throwing harsh words, accusing, is this something from the past? It's clear he spent time in jail. There was some sort of criminal background that he had. So you're able to see stuff about that as he's basically just digging up old dirt, trying to mess with him, not being able to get a hold of him as her daughter was spending the weekend with her dad, and they both disappeared.
Hey, that's 2 cases solved. 2. Count them. Okay, go and give one of what I think is a more recent photo to Matthias. This is what we're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, that's easy enough to figure out, and gathering the clues from that, probably a lot more pictures of her, because she's not always there. Yeah.
I have like the sergeant's card or whatever for when he was arrested. Like whoever they're arresting
you
him.
probably his name. You have the general information for the police dispatch.
Okay, I'm gonna call him up.
Yeah, you can get routed.
Just like let him know that this guy was definitely abducted from his apartment. So, and his
They haven't been confirmed the address.
Yeah, it's like his ex-wife is probably still pissed. So, have fun explaining that to her. I'm gonna continue trying to.
I love that you pass that off to them.
I ain't talking to that woman. She sounds mean.
What are you doing, Wall?
I mean, I am giving moral support. We
Okay.
are pretty outside my punching
So
skills.
you just gotta stand around. You don't.
Well,
poke
yeah,
around
just
them.
look through things, see if anything's interesting.
Do you want to investigate, Wall?
Can I investigate with untraining?
I believe so, but I will double check.
Because I have no skills in this. But I will totally sit through some papers and look at things like a snoop.
I think it even tells me the ones that you can do untrained. I think this is
I'm pretty sure investigation.
untrained.
is
Yeah.
one.
Investigation untrained. No.
There you go.
That seems.
You can make a perception check.
I'm good at perception.
Jesus.
31?
31.
So as I'm looking through things, you're just like, and I just like keep walking past you, and you're like trying to hand me something.
Something smells off. Like,
I try to track the smell.
yeah, like you can. What you find is that,
The milk is expired.
well, it's not just that. There was like food being prepared. Like there was clearly like something being heated up on the stove. And then was like maybe half cooked and then turned off.
So he really did get like picked up out of the middle of nowhere, and he's just been like zoned out in this area the whole time.
It's the daughter in the pot.
Don't say that. So, what are you further trying to...
So his big resolution was this guy was making dinner.
Yeah, no, just say more of what was going... Well, also, it was turned off. So it was halfway through cook and it got turned off.
So the guy was bad at making dinner.
Sure. That was his big
reveal.
He only gets the perception side. He doesn't get the investigate side. Give him a break. He notices the details, but he doesn't get to get the answer from them.
You're not putting any pieces together.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
I'm looking for any clues of anything. I checked the door for footprint.
Okay. I mean, you can gather. Probably a few people came through here.
I checked the dressers to see if there's clothes missing. Like, obviously. Like,
Nothing like from his. Nothing that like is like scattered like clear was like pulled out quickly. From hers, although like half of her dressers are just empty. Like she has more furniture than she has stuff to fit the furniture here.
okay.
I'm guessing there's no people in this room then? Just find weird, just more, this guy's life was kind of upended.
We might have to track the truck as a van.
I am going to choose to remind you of something that you blushed off.
I blushed.
You brushed off. You checked the signal and said, so because it wasn't nearby, this would have to have been something from a major transmitting tower.
You said it either needs to be nearby or...
No, you said that, yeah, because you know it wasn't nearby, and then you said, well, that means like the back of a van. You then checked the van and it wasn't there. Which brings you back to probably a major transmitting tower.
Okay. Fair. Totally forgot about that. Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, start investigating without any prodding. No prodding at all. We're gonna start investigating Mage for ask you, like, do you know where large transmitting towers would be?
Yeah, you do. There's like a major 700 plus foot Crystal Palace transmitting station that looks like kind of like a bit of a short Eiffel Tower. It's
That away?
yeah, it basically covers the majority of London for television signals as well as a bunch of other different type of like transmitting signals.
You want to go check it out?
These are all one. We can, yeah. We'll take that out.
All right. Pat.
So yeah, you end up at the facility of what is an enormous kind of like Eiffel Tower like structure, not quite the elegance, but of just sort of a bit of greenery around the base, but otherwise a few like buildings down at the base of it where the facilities of what they're all transmitting comes through.
You don't happen to have you don't happen to got a pool in there, do you? Or do I just gotta go in kind of by myself and figure this out?
A what?
Pole in there.
Pool.
Pole.
Pole. In what?
The building that we're standing in front of that we need to go investigate. The tower. For the big radio
I don't
tower.
own this.
So that's a no.
Yeah.
He was just checking. You knew this thing existed. Is it because you own it? You own a lot of stuff.
No,
I literally said, do you have a pole? Any pole in here?
Yeah.
Oh, pool.
Yeah, pole.
I heard pole, and I'm like a.
I love the
pole?
concept of this guy that has like a Brooklyn accent versus this guy with what is honestly probably your character would have half British, half strange desert land accent that you've never heard of.
Yeah,
He spent 11 years of his
pole?
life.
I was like, what do you need a pole for? You can teleport. I don't go, oh, pool. Do I know any people in here? I mean,
No.
probably.
Yeah.
I have money, though.
Okay, I'm just gonna go
I
ahead.
can bribe people.
I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of this. You hang tight.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
Are there people in there?
Search the building?
Do you have a thing that just is sense for people?
I have detect life. Ranged.
What is the range?
It's probably 60 miles.
It's you get -1 on perception for every 10 feet. So it's probably not super long.
Oh, you got short range.
The senses don't let you say, like, miles range.
My scribe.
Yeah. What is? Okay, let's check here, because yeah, they do. It's going to be through ranks, but it is, I'm guessing, a sense.
Yeah. At least I guess so.
Alright.
That's how I was trying to look it up. I'm like, I don't know. This doesn't seem very useful. I got super senses, but I don't think they're actually useful super
Senses, and what is it? What kind of sense is it? It's life, detect life.
Danger sense, detect life, acute radius, ranged.
Acute radius. What might that mean?
Probably symmetrical face.
I know, right? It's like, what does this mean? I don't know, man. It's pretty weird.
Look at our.
But no, I don't think it's actually useful in this circumstance. It helps me not get surprised in combat.
Acute probably means specific, because normally it just says whether or not. You probably get to know specific.
Oh.
So, being neither acute nor accurate, so you are acute. Okay, so
you're cute.
So I guess, yeah, the sense is detect life, and everything else is an add-on to detect life?
Yes. So, for 2 ranks, you can detect things at range.
Detect has no range and only
So make
indicates the
A
presence or absence of
perception
something.
check. So it is perception range. So make a perception check.
31 again?
Okay.
That's some old man rules right there.
I know you're in there. Huh?
So 31, so 3. Yeah, there's like 4 people in there.
No.
Is one of them me?
No.
I don't do anything with this information. Just nice to know.
Well, you're checking it as he's getting ready to go in case you wanted to tell him. You apparently don't.
Well, he's already gone. How am I going to tell
No,
him?
like you were checking it beforehand. That's why I stopped
then
everything.
yeah, I let him know. There's some people in there.
All right.
You can talk to them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go. And
You do you.
You are trying to make it more his story than yours.
Hey man, if he rolls, I don't have to.
I am in charge.
I've noticed.
And also, this is an investigation. I am not an investigator person.
You just said I'm not talking to them.
I'm gonna scry.
There's a lot of machinery, like server rooms.
I'm looking, like for. I guess the add-on things is what I'd be looking for. Is things that are not that are part of the system that should not be.
I mean, everything is, sort of plugged in, like it's service for.
Yeah, that's the part of the system. I'm actually looking for the should not be part.
He's looking for somebody who added like a box to some rung somewhere, duct taped it into place.
What are you doing while are you continuing like to sense the life and to watch like sort of where the people are?
Yeah. I'm going to try and,
Because you kind of see like just sort of these pins of where that life are. And they're all kind of gathered in a room. And you kind of notice as 2 of them walk as a pair away towards, like they're coming out towards you.
Yep.
Like they're heading towards like a door to. They kind of opened. And one of them sort of stands at the door. The other.
Hello.
And kind of walks out, hand on his side. It's kind of late to be
Standing on a street in a city.
standing on like what is more of like a parking lot off of
Loitering. I'm loitering.
He's loitering.
I'm loitering. Oh, just loitering.
Where'd you come from?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Do you have someone else with you?
Well, no.
How about you move along? Just trying to keep the facility safe.
Am I legally allowed to be here? Not asking him.
Probably not, but you're not sure.
I just tell him, don't worry about it. I'll leave when I'm ready.
I don't believe in property, so.
I'm a sovereign citizen.
Just be this guy's worst nightmare.
How about I just I'll walk you out. You can get about your way. No mess. No fuss.
Hey, I'm just standing here. There's no need to escalate this into a conflict.
I don't want any conflict. I'm just...
Well,
he kind of turns around. Make a perception check.
make a perception check.
30 again?
No, it's only 15. So 27.
27. You notice like a strange glow around the back of his neck underneath kind of his collar. We're working on keeping the things secure here. And,
That way?
Yeah, as he kind of points in towards the building.
Is he looking away from me?
Yeah, like,
Nerf pinch.
make a whatever you... What do you make for that? I don't...
Well, I make very little. He has to,
You did that on purpose, didn't you? So you don't have to roll.
Yeah, obviously.
he makes, versus affliction, right?
So what kind of defense?
I believe it is fortitude.
Fortitude.
Let me pull up my affliction here real quick. Fortitude or will versus DC. Do I want to afflict him straight up? He doesn't seem like he's just a regular guard, right? Not made of metal or nothing.
Yeah, no metal on this one.
Then I am going to multi-attack him.
Okay.
Single target.
All right.
It gives me +2 on the DC.
Okay.
And I try to nerve pinch him.
So do I roll something or do you roll something? Do you have to like hit him in the attack and then?
Well, yeah, because I guess I'd have to, right? Because multi-attack can be used with any attack I have. So Nerve Strike works. So I guess I'd have to make an attack with my -1 for multi-attacking.
I guess, yeah.
Because I am using multi-attack.
Sure. I say with confidence without being really confident.
So +13, like 30, 29 or something. I don't know. Do I hit him?
His parry is 14. Is what you have to beat. So.
Okay, so I got him.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, he is to make against the DC of
And I said fortitude.
18.
13.
So that's what, 2 fails?
Yeah.
He is stunned.
Okay.
He's stunned.
What do you do with that opportunity? Stun character cannot take any actions, including free actions.
Can I, from this position, can I, without spending an action, spot that he's got a box in the back that's mind controlling him?
You can see just sort of like there's some sort of quip that has something underneath his collar, but it's underneath, like it's on the inside of whatever is.
I go and nerve strike him again.
Okay.
Because he's day stunned, so he doesn't have any penalties to his defenses.
Is it because of the nerve of that guy?
Because does that wear off on his turn then? The target infliction make a resistance check at the end of each of his turns to remove first and secondary conditions.
That was a natural one, so he doesn't do it on this turn.
Okay, so he's still stunned then.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go at him again.
Okay.
And he has to make another fortitude. I'm not going to try to attack him this time, so he's got to make 16.
5.
Natural 1.
Well, my afflictions are cumulative, so they stack. So now he's paralyzed.
You also probably notice the pistol that's aimed at you from the one that was waiting at the door. But he's going to fire.
I do. I have danger sense and a lot of
24.
Whatever. Dodge is like...
Which is going to be versus... Yeah, dodge. So that is...
Well, I certainly don't
10
have...
plus your defense, which is dodge, yeah. So
Yeah,
10.
I certainly don't have the high defense that good.
Okay. So...
Because that's agility.
So you roll...
Because it's +10, right?
Yeah. So you would roll your toughness.
I got 21.
D20 plus toughness.
My dodge is 21.
Your AC's a lot better than mine.
Toughness, stamina, 19 plus 4.
18 is what you're... So yeah.
Then yeah. A defensive roll. I roll with that bullet. It doesn't hit me as much.
Yeah. But you have whatever, I guess, paralyzed on the guy?
Yes, for a minute.
Okay.
Unless he receives outside help. So yeah, I go up to this other guy who's got a gun.
Yeah, he's like probably 30 feet away.
Well, I didn't roll initiative. I guess we're just fighting him now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go up and he is not made of metal as well, so he is also going to get a multi-attack nerf bench.
Okay.
I make an attack. I get really high. Well above roll an 18.
He has the same stats as the other guy. He makes a toughness. What's the slash mean?
Not toughness. He makes fortitude.
Oh, 42. Oh, good. That's right. 15.
He had to make 18. So that's one fail.
One fail.
So he's only dazed. At the end of his turn, he gets to make the save to get off of it.
16.
Still 18.
Is it still 18? I mean, I afflicted him with the 18.
Yeah.
All right.
I
There.
believe so.
Then
Unless
I'm
you
going.
have some sort of flaw that makes it where it's easier to resist
No.
to get over than it was to. Yeah.
No, that is something nice. A lot of these abilities, for all these abilities, very few penalties. Very few penalties. So yeah, I'm going to hit him.
Tends to be normal players that stack on pointless penalties trying to eke out more points. The automated stuff just makes it nice and simple and work normal.
Then I am going to power multi-attack.
Okay.
I don't want him to fail these freaking saves. And I feel like I'm pretty good at aiming.
Just
Right before I roll this one and miss and whiff it entirely. I got a 6 there. -2, -1. So that gets me plus 11. So I get 17.
17 versus his
Parry.
It's just 14. So he rolls fortitude still?
Yes. Against 20.
hope he nails it.
21.
Oh, he does resist.
Look at that.
Then he makes resistance at the end of his turn to avoid the.
He will try.
He does get a single standard action. That's true.
So and at this point you've engaged to melee.
Yes.
So he'll hit you with his nightstick.
He's got a gun in his hand. He does have quick draw. Does he have quick draw?
Probably not.
He has his gun in his hand. He just shot.
Yeah. But yeah, so you've closed up to melee, so you'd probably be doing something to try and knock that gun away if he just tries shooting you. So he'll just.
He's not
12.
teacupping his pistol like a proper soldier.
You don't teacup.
He's a police officer. He should be teacupping.
12 to hit.
That's,
What's your
That's bad shooting stance, though.
My parry?
Parry.
Well above 12.
Yeah. So now he tries to resist at the end of his turn. That's another one, so he doesn't.
Then I'm gonna go at him again. Make an attack roll. The attack roll still hits because he's only got like a 14 AC,
So
right?
Fortitude is 15.
Versus 20, so that's 2 fails, and he's still dazed, which drops him straight into paralyze. Because my afflictions are cumulative.
All right.
They stack. I don't have to nail you all in one go. I can layer these on. All right, so
we're gonna pause you right there. So you are inside.
just sitting here going, all right, boys, stay real calm now.
So what were you were kind of just sensing it, and yeah, you see all the
That's pretty funny.
computers, servers.
There isn't anything like that I can parse out.
Yeah, nothing that seems like so much of it is all it's stuff that is temporarily put in for this station is sending in their signal and we're broadcasting it. So we've added this server from this brand and this from this, etc., etc. So
Okay, and I guess I'll
Other
search
than-
for people.
yeah, other than people being obviously stand out.
Shockingly, two less.
Yeah, there's a couple in there. What do you? And they're kind of in that main server room.
I'm just gonna go to the main power source of the giant tower and turn it off.
The night London lost television.
So I could increase my nerve strike to 7 for 2 points. Because I like my affliction skill.
So that's probably what's happening right around the time you've got the night. Is all of a sudden the lights inside and just sort of all up and up along that tower, just kind of fade.
Alright. Well, now that they're both paralyzed, I check underneath their collars.
Yeah, there's little like plastic Arduino boxes with a couple of those little glowing tubes stabbed out into the back of each of their neck.
Alright, so I go to the first guy who's got the lesser duration of paralysis.
Yep.
And is this stitched in, or does it look like it's just needles again?
It looks like needles.
Alright, cool. So we're going to pull those out and give him the give him a little cheat heal.
Yeah.
To pop up that damage.
Yeah, kind of a little dazed in that.
You got mind controlled. Take a sit.
I got what?
Yeah, take a sit. I'm going to help your friend out.
What?
Terrorists.
I'll sit.
Yeah, that's right. We're in Britain. Just tell them it's terrorists. Don't worry.
The Queen's on it.
Don't worry. I'm with the officials. And I go to his friend and I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Crikey. Oh, apparently this one's Australian.
And I still, the second guy, I'm like, also you fired your gun, so you'll probably have to file paperwork now.
I don't have a gun. What am I wearing?
You got mind controlled.
I don't think that's a real thing.
You were drugged and inducted into a cult.
Mom always warned me about that.
Take a sit, we'll get a statement with the police, and we'll get you back home and all proper and medically checked out.
Right. Goes in sits next to the other one. Start talking there. Then.
And there was 4 inside,
Mm-hmm.
so I go inside and look for the other 2.
Okay. And what were you doing around this time after you shut down the power?
I'm gonna go like go back outside the building.
And you see 2 men dressed as security guards sitting on like the like a staircase up towards like the main door, like they're like the door that is like beside like a little ramp next to like a loading bay, like where you had to offload a whole bunch of electronic equipment you'd pull up to, like is open, but they're like over on the doors to the left of that that like go up towards the.
I open the loading bay and then walk out to the outside and look in and go. Looks like a bunch of servers through a door.
Yeah.
Go check out the other people inside, I guess.
You probably have the more immediate sense of them without taking time away from it. They're moving a bit slow, but they are moving towards a back door.
Yeah, I gotta go and get them. Go and get them. They're trying to run.
So you catch up there.
See, that's all I needed to have a good fight was 5 people well beneath my point power. My point level. Just way under there.
And you see another security guard helping this man. Looks probably to be somewhere in his 90s.
Does he have tubes?
Just splotchy skin with all these tubes of neon fluid kind of just about his body in different spots and all kind of leading back just along his spine. Kind of looks like it has like some lounge pants and like what looks like kind of like over top, like sort of a bit of a cut shirt. Used to be like medical kind of thing, like that allows enough for the opening in the back where everything was stabbed into. And they're kind of walking off towards the back door. What do you?
I maintain my distance and I call Agent Ohms.
All right.
There's our guy.
Yeah, like might want to kick this one up the old chain to the one who apparently can't be hurt.
Yeah, exactly. The guy who's literally like powerful, who has actual magical abilities. I mean, I can go and fight probably the one guy and maybe the second guy, but why run the risk, right? Don't split the party. There's no such kill as overkill. Besides, this is a fight between like a villain who's probably got about the same amount of power as us and a mook who doesn't, so we should really stack on the amount of power levels we have.
Yeah. So you're called over?
Mm-hmm.
What did you?
Yeah, it's like he's got go through screen powers. I imagine just calling him lets him jump out my phone.
No.
It does feel that way too, because I'm suddenly directly next to you.
Literally, it's just the idea of like call him, get the clink, point it away from me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go.
I think that's our guy.
Yeah, just back me up. Like right in front of him from the back door.
I pinch them from behind.
And invulnerable.
Well,
energy form.
substantial.
Yeah,
Insubstantial.
energy form.
Yeah. Ah, young man. Please step aside. Grandpa Juice needs to be going.
Grandpa Juice.
Now, here's the thing. You might find this shocking.
Zap him?
Yeah.
But yours only does damage. You don't have debilitating.
Unconscious is unconscious.
Affliction powers are pretty nice, though. They're kind of expensive.
Fighting is not my specialty. I'm an investigator.
He says as he fights.
You've got electricity at power 12. That's pretty beefy.
I got one trick. It's a good trick. It's a damn good trick.
I mean, my biggest punch comes out at like 5. I ain't got no
Yeah,
power 12.
check your stats, though.
Impervious.
Yeah, and if I include my stats, that almost gets me up to like power 8. Because I get to add a stat to like Iron Fist.
Yeah, I'm insubstantial, not impervious. Sorry.
I said that wrong.
Impervious is its own thing.
I said the wrong thing. Oh no. Now they're gonna beat me.
Okay. So what were you saying? You did your attack?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's, as you try to do that, let's roll our initiatives with this.
9. 9? Oh, Jesus, I think he goes first.
I got 15.
What about, that's the henchman's roll, right? 20 was
no.
for the henchman?
I forgot about the henchman.
20 was for the henchman, right? Henchman goes first, right?
Oh no.
Is this the thing where he doesn't roll at all? You just roll twice? See damage.
I'm taking damage already. This is bad.
Maybe it's the wide range here. Increased range perception. When is this resisted? Resistible. Okay. So he removed him having to make an attack roll. He can see you, but he did make it resistible. Okay, so first you can make a will defense.
Do I roll?
Yep,
17.
17. So you do not resist it by will. So then you would make your normal toughness defense as he mentally blasts
15.
you. So 15 plus 5 is what you're targeting against. So 20. So is that one?
So the will is just the +9, right?
Yeah, it would be the roll plus 9. Yeah. So basically you get two different ways to try and defend it, but he doesn't have to make an attack. He can see you, he can do it.
Okay.
So what would that be? 2?
15, whatever. So it has to be 20 for it to be a 2.
And that was your DC is 20, so yes. So that's 2. So you have -1 to toughness checks, and you are dazed until the end of your next turn.
First of all, rude. What does days do? That's the wrong page.
1 standard.
Oh, 1 standard?
Yep, you only get 1 standard.
And then with that, we go to Matthias.
Let's see. So
They are both facing away from you right at this moment, as they are immediately facing towards him, sort of blocking the little back door that they were walking towards.
Right. And so I didn't see what he did, what the doctor did. No?
No. Just see various bits of light sort of pulsing from around some of the tubes. This sort of light glowing fluid that's pumping throughout his body.
His thing's subtle?
He just...
Because the energy blast would be visible, wouldn't it?
It's a mental blast.
Yeah, but if it's not subtle, it's visible.
Yes, you could tell.
Well, there's no...
It's because of the facing.
There's no light, is all I'm saying. So if it's visible, it means by nature of it being visible is light. Or is it just interact?
I mean, it's just because of the angle that he can't see.
I was
Like, he
thinking
can't really
flash
see
of
you.
light. Yeah.
Well, it's not a flash of light.
That was the question.
Okay. No, there are some lights, like as in some of the tubes on his back light up because he's doing something, but yeah. Not seeing the guy's face or you, he can't really.
Then I'm going to try to... I'm from behind, so I'm going to try and hit both of them with a multi-attack.
Okay.
So I can hit them both with Affliction. Nerve Strike.
Okay.
The nerve.
So what's needed from
Their ACs, because I guess I got to still actually hit them.
Okay, so go for the guard first.
Wait, hold on. Nope, that's for just endurance.
Do I get bonuses for flanking?
+2. Sure.
Okay, I'll take a +2.
Yeah.
My power attack. That's free.
Go on.
So yeah, make a attack roll multi-attack. Fighting plus unarmed. That's 14/28.
So you get the guard.
Yes. And 26.
Well, let me check what this adds to it. No, it probably is added in.
He better be.
What is toughness based on? Your
Stamina?
Stamina.
Well, this is dodge powers. So this is.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out whether this thing, because I don't know what this thing adds to.
It'd be parry one.
Yeah, it would be parry for what he's doing right now. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, to resist it.
Yes. Well, no, because he gets a thing, and I was like, I don't remember what it adds to, but seeing the numbers, I know it's already added in anyways. So 18.
So hit him.
Yep.
Yeah. So hit them both. So they need to make fort saves against 18. Yeah, fort saves. Because I nerve strike them.
Okay, so guard first. 8
versus 18, so he gets
3
fails, so he's straight to paralyzed.
Okay. Good, he's out of the way. And then...
Is he a minion?
No, just because I'm not bothering with that rule. They are just this stat block.
If he was a minion, I get to go
characters.
again.
Oh, buddy.
Poor grandpa.
Oh, buddy.
Poor grandpa.
What was his fort?
Fortitude 9.
So that's...
That's only 2 fail, then, right?
It's 12. So yeah, should only be 2. Because it's 18, right?
18, 9, yeah.
Yeah.
So he fails by 11? Wait, right? If he gets 9?
3. Or, well, if he gets 9, he fails by...
He has 9, just the total.
No. Total is versus 18, so...
That's 3. Almost.
Is it?
No,
No.
because it'd be 19.
8 would be 3,
yeah.
so...
Yeah, it's got to be
It's
8.
2.
Okay, yeah. I'm like my brain was not doing that math. Like, it's got to be 2, right? But the numbers, they make number. Then he is stunned.
Alright.
Ha ha!
Ohms?
I'm gonna use...
As you just see your friend fucking like jab both of them.
Hey, that's a lot of jabs. I'm Kenshiro back here. Fist of the North Star, these guys right in the spines.
Yeah, I'm just gonna blast him.
When in doubt, electrocute.
Okay.
Stun doesn't make him have any penalties to
19.
his defenses.
19.
You're a range attacker, right?
Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, dodge.
18.
19.
You hit.
Yay! It's 27 is his DC.
Toughness.
Oh, buddy.
20.
So, twice.
So.
That also helps making fights silly if they just lose a lot.
So he's stunned and...
He's stunned, yeah.
Yeah, he's stunned
I'm
and
dazed.
Stunned and dazed.
Oh, yeah,
Stun
stunned.
supersedes dazed, so dazed doesn't matter.
Yeah, but he is stunned, cannot take actions. I guess you can still move if you're stunned?
Yep.
But I guess you couldn't use any move powers because they'd all take standard actions.
Probably not.
Or say, yeah, unless you had something like flight or actual things. I guess those would all
Kind of
count.
like super speed.
Yeah.
Or telekinetic levitation.
Attacks of opportunity?
And he still has to be faster than me.
So as you like zap him and like a number of like the tubes like sort of burst and things just start dripping out and kind of like just sort of like stunned there, like whiffs off of the ground as a number of these cables like glow and starts moving away. Just
So he doesn't like fly up, he tries to float away.
the room isn't tall enough for him to fly up.
Oh.
Is he floating towards
The bay door that you left open on the other side.
Rude.
You're blocking you're literally standing in this doorway.
I didn't say he wasn't a good point, I just said rude.
Yeah, no attacks opportunity in Mutants Masterminds.
Yeah,
So
so
he just can.
yeah. I feel like there's probably like an advantage or something that may let you.
Maybe.
But yeah. So he starts moving.
Towards the bay doors.
Yeah, and he like flights out, and he's out through the doors. And he's sort of up probably 60 feet.
So he's now he's flying.
Yeah, he's flying like in the building. He lifted off the ground. Anyways, we're not to you.
And if his turn, he makes a resistance check to dodge.
Does the henchman do so as well?
Yes, to reduce the degrees.
Fortitude.
Or
20.
not once the henchman's at 3. I don't think.
No. Okay. Well, then that was for him, and so Fortitude 22.
That beats it.
So does
It
that just take it from
reduces
stunned to dazed?
That would be my guess. Because it heals them stage by stage, right?
Probably. You can check. And then and then you have a turn before.
Looks like it removes stage by stage. Third stage does not heal that way.
Okay.
It requires a minute of recovery or
And so
outside
he's
help.
sort of gone up and out that door. What do you?
Well, as somebody who has absolutely
Police officer is standing there, paralyzed.
Yeah, has
You got
absolutely
no ups?
Yeah, has absolutely no way to fly. I attend the refrigerator. You gotta take off his mind control. Does he have a mind control? Yeah. Pull that out. Smack him with a heel.
Yep. Yeah, another. Another couple-inch long needle stuffed into someone's spine. Yeah.
And you got this, Ohms.
Now it's your turn.
Bong bong. Yeah, I don't have anything that can touch
19.
that guy at range.
19.
I can perceive him
His was
at
18,
a range.
so that hits.
So 27. Oh, you were pretty good.
15, 6, 25.
Still one.
So on, so now it's up to minus 2. Henchman is out of this. And so the days thus until the day's characters and under free actions and a single standard action per turn. So he starts picking up speed.
Yep.
He is going away at let's see, his speed is flight 5.
Oh,
60 miles an hour.
Oh, so he has the same speed I do. Okay.
Yep.
Transmit onto him. By going... Because I can just... I'll shoot lightning and use my own lightning blast to grapple him.
Okay. Well, point being is that you're matching speed, so you're able to keep up. But you're not.
I was going to use my range attack and hop into my own lightning to use it to capture him.
So you charge?
No, okay, fine. I just keep matching speed and blasting him since he's within range.
Yeah, you
the
can
entire
melee
time.
attack doing that if you have a melee attack with it. But yeah, otherwise, yeah.
No, I'll just keep blasting.
Well, no. At the end of his turn, he gets a thing.
Would you like
To dodge
can
to event the
Keep
phase.
your yeah.
Okay, keep
It's
it
fort
on roll
saves.
again.
Fort saves is 25,
Beats it.
so he manages to get rid of that dazed.
I gave him dazed.
That was from damage.
And
that last A turn.
Oh.
yeah, no, yeah. Yours automatically goes away. He has to check to get rid of the dazed.
Oh,
he gets.
okay.
Yeah.
He shrugged off my
Yeah.
Vulcan nerve pinch.
So
Alright.
now you can
Alright,
keep up and
nope. I'm just following and
Miss-
shooting him.
although he is no longer dazed, so up above London, he shoots back a. Sort of stops and turns. Now flying up above London, mental blast. Make a will to resist.
21.
You resist.
I escort our soldier out to the other two guys.
Now what are you doing here? You're not.
Terrorist, sit down.
And I was like, yeah, you got drugged, so let's go out front and let you sit down and catch some air.
I don't know what you were doing as part of it. Like, is there like an insight? Is that a skill?
Insight's a skill.
Yeah, make one of those.
I have ranks in insight. Look at that.
You could do it untrained if you didn't. So
15.
15. He seems to like hold himself and like like a little bit more like just the way he holds himself seems more akin to the police officers and such that you've been dealing with more so than the other two guards that.
Oh, he's an actual guard.
And it's like, have no fear, officer. Once we get out, we'll got authorities on the way, and we'll get you medically checked out and all that. I won't be going nowhere.
Making sure. He's just
We've got two other guys up there. They got
Yeah.
the same. They got the same.
He'll let you kind of walk forward just so that he can keep an eye on all of you at once. But yeah, he will also call.
Yeah. Call in.
Yep.
Call in. That's a good plan. It's been a bit of a mess out here. I'm going to guess that you've been missing a few days. That's been the case in all the other people that we found like this.
What are you talking about?
What's the date?
Tells you whatever, a week and a half ago.
That was a week and a half ago. Pip out my phone, bring up the date on it.
To be fair, your phone. Well, no, your phone probably is that. His phone is flip phone.
Brand new.
You are wealthy enough that yes, you have the latest iPhone probably at this point.
Yeah, it's nice.
Also known as the iPhone.
Yeah.
He's probably on we're into the second one, I think, at that point.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I never bought apples.
I don't know.
But that's
got
the
standards.
point, though.
Yeah.
As I sit out there and I basically liaise with these guys.
Oh, Yeah, so I noticed that he looks back at me to do that, and it's still cloudy London.
Yeah, I mean, we're a bit below that still, but...
That's fine.
Okay.
You're in combat time. You can't go faster by turning into lightning in the clouds.
No, I'm not trying to go faster. I'm trying to hide.
Oh, that could work.
So I'm going to blast him out of the clouds, and then hide in the clouds as I blast him.
Oh, the mental attacks probably go hit you even if you're substantial.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably do hit
He
you.
still has brain.
Yeah.
Okay, so 18 plus lots of garbage, so I hit him. So 25 to hit. And then use a 27.
23 minus 2 is 21. So you said 27 is what I'm turning. 21, so was that 2 days, and that becomes minus 3.
Is he falling?
No, he's not unconscious. He's still... So, are you... So, I guess I'm trying to... How is it that you're hiding?
In the clouds, using scrying to keep track of him. Whilst I fly.
Okay, so you're just, like, physical... Like your insubstantial self as normal, but just...
Yeah, I'm lightning in the clouds.
Okay.
I'm in my energy form in the clouds.
Hold on. Wait, so...
It's still subtle, so I'm not
Okay.
flashing bright lights, but yeah.
What is and that's rank 12 on that ability?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what your attack was on it?
18 plus 7, 25.
Okay, that's still hit. You're at minus 2 if you're going that far away from him.
Okay.
Subtle doesn't increase point per rank. That's just flat cost. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a 1 point flat cost.
For less noticeable, not noticeable is 2 points. You can spend an extra point and be completely... Nobody could tell that you were doing it.
Yeah, his rank 5 kind of just... Yeah, he flies down sort of amongst the streets and quickly seems to be entering some building.
I'm continuing following and just blasting at him.
Like, you have no line to him. He's gone inside.
I'm following him.
Okay.
That, like, I don't... What do you... So when I say I'm following him and blasting, I'm following him. I'm going into the building. There's outlets, there's power, there's lights, there's metal. And push comes to shove, I can just be insubstantial.
Make a perception check.
I'm right behind him. Why do I have to make a perception check?
No,
I'm
you're like
literally-
150, 200 feet above him. You went up into the clouds.
Okay, I did not know he wasn't up in the air. Like
Well, I
that
told you,
far.
like, he wasn't, like...
You're like, he's not all the way in the clouds.
Yeah, he's not up to the... Okay, that's why I was talking about distance and you...
Yeah, I'm unaware of what minus
I'm
2
sorry.
means.
It means that you're into a medium range band, which means that your 25 feet times 12 is not close enough.
Yeah, that would have told me a lot more
Okay.
information than just, oh, you have
Okay.
minus 2.
Sorry. I thought... I don't care how... I can attack from however... Because it's...
No, that's not it. It's, I don't...
Okay.
It doesn't give me ranges. I have no idea.
Okay.
This is
No,
a new system that I know nothing about, and you're, like, holding me to the fire on rules.
To be fair, when we started our session today, you're the one that taught me a lot of the rules because you seemed to know it better than me.
That was just what I remembered from reading it the first day.
Which was remembering more than I had.
So, 16.
16? Yeah, it's enough. He popped into Red Lion pub.
Okay, I'm going in there and I'm continuing to blast him.
There are bystanders.
I don't hit them. I have precise. I don't have to.
Then make your attack.
9 plus 7. Probably not. 16.
16. Nope, his is 18.
It doesn't get the -3 from the whatever the heck that was?
No, that is on his toughness.
Okay.
Not his.
So yeah, I'm just like popping bolts of lightning out at him.
And he will try mentally blasting back at you.
How can you see me? I'm shooting things out of light fixtures and outlets and other metal parts. I'm being a stealthy boy.
Do you still have like a thought? Because he senses minds.
In a crowded pub, does he have acute sensing?
Let's see, is that... some of them are automatically acute. Let's find out.
I really hope it's not, because that'll be annoying as shit.
What is this? Mental sense.
Because I'm going to laugh really hard if he went to a crowded place to stop me from hitting him and it wound up working against him.
Radius is what it's adding. The 2 points is probably towards radius, because mental sense is something you automatically have. Radius sense for any... Okay, you may make perception checks with a radius sense for any point around you, subjects behind you. Auditory, olfactory, and tactile senses are normally radius for humans. No. It is not acute.
Yeah, you need that acute in order to just go, huh? There is one here.
Yep, nope. So he carries on out a back door.
Blaster, 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 blaster.
Bit of panic in there. You get another attack before he gets to try and do something.
20...
It's a hit, so he needs a... Yeah, at some point I was like, oh yeah, that's a low number.
27 is what it is.
16, so 1 failure. 2 more, so 3 failures. No, 16, so 13. Sorry, 13. 1, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, so still just 3 failures.
Yeah.
So now this becomes...
I'd have to be at
minus
28 for it to be.
4, and was that stunned that he grabs for that, or... staggered.
Oh yeah, staggered's the dazed and hindered. So his movement speed is reduced by 1 rank.
Mm-hmm.
And he can only take a single standard
Yep.
action.
And he no longer gets to just get over it every turn. Yeah. But you've had to come out
Yeah.
of the building on there, so he gets to try and blast at you again. And you notice, like, as he mentally blasts you, like it's pushing him, like some of the things are like
He
squirting.
doesn't roll. I do. Remember?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. What did you?
24.
So yeah, you resist, but like as he's trying to do it, like it's like bursting at some of his own tubes and little things popping out from his spine, and he just like is soaked in this kind of glowing like the fluid like if you pop open a highlighter is kind of what it feels like.
Honestly, could never say I've done that, but I've shaken it, so I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Like I've had the clear ones.
Okay, so yeah.
I get what you're talking about. You're looking at me like I'm a crazy person for breaking highlighters.
For not breaking highlighters, yeah. I'm guessing you just keep attacking?
I'm like, yeah. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, that's not going to hit. That's 14.
Nope. He tries again.
That's
Makes it, and he kind of like starts like flying like low level, like just below like the tops of buildings kind of thing, as he's like lifting up, like trying to maybe like duck and cover like over like the top of a building to get like partial cover from you. I presume you.
Yeah, I can now outmaneuver him. I'm
Yeah.
faster than him. 13 plus 7, 20.
Huh?
Hey, there you go. That's better.
23 is 19.
Oh, that's still double failure. Because it's 27. So he fails once for that.
So
then-
twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a double
Well,
failure.
which doesn't really matter anymore. That's the same as one failure. Because the dazed doesn't matter. He's constantly dazed. The only difference between 1 and 2 is whether or not you're dazed for a turn. So,
Uh-huh.
being stuck at it, it's just another minus, though.
Oh no, poor buddy.
Um,
So I need to roll again.
So cruel, attacking old men. Should learn to respect your elders. So he kind of continues to move, and
I take it that's him trying to mind mess with me again.
that's more literally him just trying to verbally mess with you.
Oh,
But
okay. So am I shooting or am I defending?
you're shooting right now.
Okay. Then that's another 20 to hit. Oh, bud.
So it's 20 minus 5 is 15.
And it's 27. So that's 3.
That's 3, and he's already stunned. So he goes out, and then he falls about 20 feet to the ground.
I don't try to catch him.
Okay.
Kidnapped children. Don't like that.
To be fair, you do know somebody who can heal wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he falls,
Doom,
splats down in an alley.
Splat.
Call the director.
Okay.
Hey. I'm like, so, I have this person. He does mind control. What's her ruling on too dangerous to live?
We've not had to come across that yet. I mean, how effective was it on you?
On me? He dazed me once if I dropped my guard, but he can do it a
The
lot.
things of what you know, everyone he's mind controlled has had a device physically installed in them.
Yeah.
He's actually had to pump that serum. Like, he's had to plug the needles into someone to.
Okay, then yeah, I explained that.
Well, he can be properly restrained. You know, honestly, leave it on your call.
I try removing the vials from his...
Okay. As you notice, just as far as them, he's dead.
Oh!
He died from the fall.
I go, oh, never mind, director. He fell and died.
Oh.
From the air. It wasn't me. Well, it was me, but it wasn't me.
I suppose that answers the question.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead
So much
and
for that moral conundrum.
I'm gonna take his corpse back to the people.
Problem
Who,
solved.
what people? Oh, him. Okay.
The R&D, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This dude was drugging you with psychotropics.
Take him there and get an ID and try to find that little girl, I guess.
Make an investigation. Natural 20. So you're able.
Listen, my dice is as serious as I am about saving a little girl.
So, able to go from information on him. You find some scraps of paper, lists with some chemical formulas, little scrap boogeyman, has a couple phone numbers, one labeled Cat, one labeled Chem, has a key card labeled Airways Hotel Victoria. And it has It's like one more of those sort of devices in the plastic shells, like were on the security guards, just sort of in a pocket, but with no fluid in it.
Okay. I'm gonna hold on to the numbers, the key card, and that thing. I'm gonna go to the hotel suite.
Okay. Do you?
Oh yeah, I'll call him and let him know.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped the corpse
you're
off.
there.
Yeah. I'm like, I think I figured out where the little girl is. I'm gonna go and try to grab her.
And what are you doing?
I will stay here to assist our officer in sorting things out with the authorities.
How blatant are you as you teleport in and out with?
Blatant in, because I didn't even realize.
Okay.
So like, I basically came like Thor down from a cloud as a lightning strike,
Drop the corpse.
and then just.
Yep.
Well, there's our drug user.
And he got away.
No, that guy can just like teleport or whatever. Now this is the guy who was using this juice on you. Show one of these boxes. He was like jabbing them up into your brain, putting the drugs directly into you.
Kind of like holds up the needle, like with this guy.
No, it's bad stuff, man.
It's kind of like when you see a catheter and you go, "Where's that supposed to go?"
Yeah,
I don't think so.
It's like, yeah, man, it's crazy.
It's in Westminster, probably about a half hour away by car.
But it's like,
You're
oh
there in
yeah.
moments.
With needles like that, they'd go right into your blankety blank, name the specific vertebrae right there. Because I took medical classes.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, you go right into there, give him direct access to your central nervous system. He's probably pumping drugs right in there, making you suggestive, submissive, able to take orders.
Yeah.
These people clearly aren't up
little,
on these
small
superpowers.
little lobby of a hotel. With a little doorway that goes to, like a three-story.
Walk into the lobby.
Asian woman standing there by.
Miss, would you mind terribly? I know this sounds strange.
Hmm?
Can you turn around and show me the back of your neck real quick?
Make a persuasion check, because that does sound strange.
Real quick.
Real quick. I rolled a 17. Presence is 0. And my increase to persuasion is 0. 17.
Isn't beats her, so yeah. Should I usually be paid for things?
Oh, ma'am.
Nothing.
Okay, good. There was a dangerous criminal here who kidnapped a little girl, and we're pretty sure the little girl's here. I found one of the key cards on his body.
Oh, should we call police?
Oh, yes, please. Also, I need to see your computer real quick. I'll look up the room.
You're not.
I like put the key card. Like, I need to know what room this is attached to.
She tells you no, but you're quick enough that and able
Stop
to
it.
get into the computer that you can.
I'm like, okay, thanks.
I mean, technically, I think you could probably. I mean, it's a magnetic strip.
Oh yeah,
You'd probably just
tastes like 104.
201.
Tastes like 201.
But yeah.
Yeah. Open the door.
Beep. Small little cramped room.
Lights.
Lights are on. Some sort of scruffy looking guy kind of turns in from the little kitchenette.
His head explodes. He was just some regular dude. Killed him.
Go over, turn him over.
Wrong.
I assume he's got a...
Did he have one?
You really did just murder some random dude.
He doesn't murder him, just knocks him out.
Tan, black hair.
Oh!
And no actual device, no.
Oh, well, he's unconscious now.
Unless he survived that shot. He gets like a save, right?
I'm not trying to kill him.
He's also a bystander, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
Stop trying to kill him.
He wasn't falling from such a height that it...
Yeah.
Little did you know that was the little girl. She'd just been polymorphed.
It's still not dead.
She had been
Okay, what do you
rigged.
do?
She had been rigged to be on the on the
Oh,
cusp
for
of almost
love
death.
of God!
So anyone who truffled her too much.
What do you can just ignore him. What do you do?
I keep looking for the little girl.
Yeah, small room, and she's basically beside, like sitting beside the bed. Like she is handcuffed to it, sort of. It's like the handcuff thing, but it's like attached to it is like like that wiring cable, and it's probably about 6 feet.
Hey, Sophie.
Yeah.
I am a friend of your father's. He's safe, and we've come to get you.
There's a man.
He's unconscious.
Okay.
I start working on unlocking her.
You just work with the lock, or do you do anything with him?
Oh, yeah, I guess I go and get the key.
Yeah, his key.
I know where they're holding Daniel, right?
Daniel?
Yeah.
Nathan Davies?
Nathan Davies.
Yes.
Yeah, Nathan.
Yep, they gave you that information.
I call up there,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, tell Nathan that I got his daughter, and she's safe. And I also tell them the address. I'm like, oh, and go ahead and call her mother, and let her know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not talking to her. She seems mean.
She's a woman who's trying to track down her kid, and
I'm just putting this reputation out there.
Be careful. Apparently, this lady's real ornery.
Well, I mean, she didn't call the police. Like, so yeah, do that. Make sure the guy stays unconscious.
mm-hmm. Yeah, they're able to arrive.
Yeah, I pick up the little girl and I drag the guy downstairs.
Just casually bumping his head on those stairs. He's dead. I'll get to the bottom.
Boom,
If you drag him down the stairs, he might be. A 20-foot fall was able to kill that first guy, and he had superpowers.
That first guy was 90.
He had superpowers.
Not the important ones.
Yeah, how much strength did that guy have? Was it more than 0?
Mine isn't.
You don't have more than 0 stamina?
I have 0 strength.
Oh, you got stamina though. See, that makes you superhuman
Got
tough.
2. Yeah. I've got 2 stamina, 0 presence.
Because remember, 0 is average.
The old man had 0 on both.
Oh, okay. Well, he was a regular dude. So a regular 90-year-old probably would die from a 20-foot fall.
Yeah. His was all the mental stuff, so.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, my stats are relatively garbage compared to yours.
Yeah, you have other powers instead.
Yeah.
His character is stat-based. But yeah, Comp's able to do that.
We win.
They will get her taken home to her mother. That's kind of what they explain they're going to do since
The father's in medical at
Nathan
minimum.
is in a holding cell, basically. Do you work towards anything? What anything else you tidy up from?
I try to make sure that we get ahead of this nice and clean because it's pretty clear that these people were all victims.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure that we get ahead of this. Is going to make some news. We got multiple kidnappings, dude doing drugs. I suggest we since superpowers are still kind of a what are you high territory.
Mm-hmm.
That we try to get ahead of it and say that this was like the stuff I just made up. That it's drugs. It was a guy using drugs to make people suggestive, and you kidnapping people, and it's tragic. And these people have to go to the hospital to get.
And you used those drugs on that one guy too, and he was just a big, strong man.
Yeah,
we could
yeah,
show
yeah.
pictures of him before the medal.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. Is try to get ahead of this. Use my powers of immense, massive amounts of wealth for good.
Mm-hmm.
And try to get ahead and make sure people understand that these guys were victims. And really hammer in on that this dead guy is the bad guy.
And fell off a tower in his hubris.
Yeah,
We
apparently
can do a Bond ending.
no, I'm going to tell him that he thought he had gained enough power to fly, and he had not. We're gonna
Make a deception check.
This is gonna make a lot of people very happy because this is who doesn't want to have a big crackdown on drugs. Politicians love this.
Yeah, it's so much money for them.
I call in and let some look some politicians on my side. I have an advantage that lets me do that because I'm connected. Because my family's connected.
Natural 20, of course.
I-
Of course.
'cause I-
Your dice. Decide. We like this one.
Yes, this narrative is funny. Continue.
That's the point. Is we blame this all on the drugs, and I try to use that to make sure that we, keep these people out of it because they are victims, and we just really ham up that it was this dude that did it.
The stealer.
Yes, bad guy.
Who kidnapped?
I mean, literally, you can see the track marks.
Yeah, and then the politicians are happy because they can use this as an excuse to do crackdowns, which is good for fines and money.
Yeah, so much money.
Do you even try to tell him move stateside, or?
Yeah, I try to convince him to, I think that we worked really well together. I'd love it if you came stateside, became part of the team, if you felt like that was something you were into.
Well, I'd certainly have to finish my degree. I'm
Of
almost
course.
done.
I could definitely use someone on my team who heals.
You know, particularly from the fact that growing up, you just you have to do it. That you can just have the professors come out to you to finish whatever things,
Yeah,
and otherwise,
I can just pay to transfer these credits. Yeah. But I want to. I still want to. I want to take the time to sit with the family for a while. Still, that's the real mean here. But yeah, I tell them it's because I want to finish the degree.
And I try to recruit. Try to get.
But otherwise, yeah. As soon as we do that, I think it'd be good to go back on the across the pond, as it were.
Yeah, I try to get Nathan as well. Yeah, specifically, I'm not trying to get him on the team so much as trying to get him into our facilities to see if there's something that one of us can do for him.
yeah, he's definitely one for that. His biggest thought as far as going that way would be how far away that would put him from Sophie.
I can have you back here in an hour.
But otherwise, you hear some things, and basically coming down to buying into medical research being done in order to offset time remaining is why he ended up with a series of experiments done through some off-test facility. So you get a little detail about that, and he will definitely come back and undergo.
I do bring him back to London when for visitations and things like
Well, no,
that.
I mean it's like at this point he's not necessarily committing a long term out there, but he'll at least go to see is there anything that can be done
For to help him with pain and just living his life.
Yeah.
Or maybe to make it a bit more subtle.
Yeah. No, he points out he's figured out things he could do. Paint and makeup covers it pretty well as long as he.
Yeah. But yeah, let's let our techie boys take a look at it and see if we can get you some help.
Yeah, I'll sort of.
Do you do anything with the phone numbers?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I call Miss Kitty.
The phone answers. What do you do?
Kitty, darling, baby, why
Wait.
you always...
Kitty, darling, come on.
Guys, send her a message of me just flicking her off.
Undeliverable.
Aw, so rude.
She has at least a slight sense of who she's dealing with. She has a very paranoid sense of, if I'm able to be contacted, he's able to find me. Let's have a way to quickly disconnect and be off of whatever. Anything with the other number?
I'll look into it. I investigate. I imagine that's a local number since it's for his chems.
Nope, it is based out of greater Los Angeles area.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to look into that then.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like rerouting phone number through a anonymous source that goes through whatever company that basically a phone number was bought.
So I can't track it down.
Yeah, it's not like to a specific individual like that, no.
Okay, then I call it.
But on the phone.
What do you need?
I need one psychopathic drug dealer on the news, and I'm going to find you and fuck you.
What? This is just some pharmacist. I'm like, This old dude came in and bought a bunch of Sudafed, and I waived the checks, but come on, man.
That's fine. I can change my number too.
Who? Did Knight gives? Who are you?
Oh, I'm Mr. Kitty. Miss Kezzy's husband?
Oh, you're the shit she's been dealing with.
Oh, sugar baby. I can't believe she's talking about me that way. Well, they know each other.
Let's see. Otherwise, yes, you... I mean, we're in... whatever... June. I imagine if you're right around finals...
I have no idea how schools work.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I have no idea. I didn't go to college.
Like, is this
I
the
feel like
face of a man
technically
who
you
went
should
to college?
probably have just been finished, but I guess you're probably just about finishing, so you probably got whatever.
It's
He
like,
got
I-
bored.
I-
I mean, he's got boards.
Maybe
It's like, I'm rich. The semesters don't actually matter for me.
You got boards.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
It's kind of like the bar, but for doctors.
Oh. That's the point.
He was minoring in medical,
Get a
majoring in
minor.
business.
Yeah, I'm not getting like getting like a
He's
full
not getting a
doctor's
doctorate
degree.
now. He's just minoring that. Otherwise, he's getting a business degree.
I qualify as like, I don't know.
Nothing. You
Yeah,
qualify
nothing,
as nothing.
nothing,
You're
yeah.
unqualified.
Because I'm like, even the EMTs and stuff, they got to go even a big. They have to go an extra
No.
degree.
He literally, as far as the medical side, it is literally just like as if, someone getting a minor for, I'm interested in this.
Yeah,
And it's because he knows enough about it that he's
I can confidently do CPR.
It is you know enough about what is inside the body that you're like, how do I talk to anyone about it? Because just through your knowledge that you've gained from them, you know how to manipulate things.
That was always the goal, is just to make it more easy to use my chi healings.
Yeah.
So I don't make any mistakes.
But yeah, a lot more of what you've actually learned has been how to communicate about it. Otherwise, yeah, business is the main thing that you're getting. Just whenever you're needed for things with that.
You know how easy it is to buy points in Wealthy?
Yeah.
It's so easy.
It's also not. Also, just with your Wealthy, I mean, while you move stateside, it's really you're it's slower than him, but you can just charter a flight.
Yeah.
You don't have to even wait for their schedule. You could just be like, I need one. Well, I'm here now, so can we just
Go?
go?
It's like, I'm going to go get a drink, see you in a half hour. I expect my plane to be ready.
Yeah. That's the power of being
Yeah, we
real
should.
wealthy.
If this check cashes, yeah, it will be. Once check. Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, we just transfer the money straight in.
Yeah.
Hi, I just bought your airline. Need a flight.
I'm not there. That's probably like 4.
Yeah.
No, you probably told someone that you need a flight, and he booked like 12
that's what it
of
is.
them.
Once you get into like the levels of high wealth that we're dealing with, it's like generally speaking, you just have a guy. It's like, I need a flight to the U.S. How's like tomorrow around like 4 works for me?
Yeah,
and
then
they
book,
just do
like,
it.
Yeah, and then they book like 3 different flights and a backup in case anything goes wrong, and then they pay for the cancellation fees because they don't care.
I got help.
Yeah. But
I was taking
But that,
minions so
I
I
think-
could have like a statistical helper.
I think that ties up all of the little notes of there.
Yeah.
Each of you gain a point
1
of
point.
advancement. Yeah.
This was only worth 1 point,
Each session.
Everything's only one.
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter if we actually try or not.
Yeah.
The goal should be to pad every session as much as possible.
I'm just saying there's a reason I tried to become the leader of this group. I get
feel like
way
you have-
more sessions.
Yeah, you do. Hey, I forget where they're at, but there are notes. If you get far enough ahead, you start pulling them ahead.
Yeah, there we go.
Thanks for watching. Join us next time. I think we should have an interesting story with our next hero introduction. I'm looking forward to it. Bye.